Sources out of other planets under the guise of modernizing and developing them. In any case, Kirby is already just about destroyed all of the long-reaching arms of this vessel that have been used to establish sites to drain the resources out of Planet Popstar's infrastructure. And what is this? A building within a building? Oh, more security robots with their strange cryptic numbers. Yeah, I think those numbers are the amount of damage being done to them. I see that this one is a sword robot. Oh, it's going to be a bomb robot. I see. Oh, they call us Kirby of the Stars right back at you for nothing. Or they don't call us that for nothing. Oh no, okay. I messed up the delivery there. Pretty hardcore, actually. Oh. This is a new variety of teleportation. Kirby is having his... What? Kirby, you had your atoms disassembled? And I don't think this is where you were gonna end up. Was it guarding some kind of computer program? Oh! Oh, okay. This is some kind of scary music. And I see that the Hulk workers are still here. Okay, sure. Oh, yeah, we have more. We also have Pillas and other Halkandran forces here. Interesting choice. One of these is going to block a path that you need to get on really fast. That's what I expect. This is... Oh yeah, see, there it is. There's a path that is blocked. I see that, I guess this is just some kind of cyberspace that even the Halt workers are so devoted to that they're willing to enter it despite the perils just to try to stop Kirby? Or are they here for some other reason? I don't know. How can I understand their strange alien cultures? It's like in, it's like the special ceremony in what's it called? Fantastic Planet, where we see that they let their spirits sort of drift off to the moon to, or not to the moon, but to, well, you know what? I shouldn't be saying this. Spoilers. Fantastic Planet is a very good movie, and I recommend it. It's a bit eerie, though. Nice shot, bro. Alright. Huh? Keeps going. Well, why did I go through that door? There's probably gonna be something special over here. I can't honestly call this one hidden. This music really is sorta... Oh, God! Okay, I understand why they didn't need to hide the door, because this is already enough of a challenge they got going here, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to do a bit of platforming. That's fine. I grew up on platformers, baby. I grew up on them. Why? Kirby was my first platformer, actually. So it was a bit of a shocker when I got to Mario and discovered that gravity was his weapon in that game. Really, the only reason Mario has become a hero is because of the interesting reactions that the human body has to the exotic fungi and fauna of the Mushroom Kingdom. Okay. This is a very efficient trap system that the Haltmann Works Company has put in place here. I must say, this is pretty dang dangerous. This is really... Oh, get the cube! Get the cube, Kirby! Kirby! You got the cube! Okay. Oh, is there anything else down here? No? Okay. It reminds me a little of Dark Star. But, this is not Dark Star. Although, being in a cyberspace world, even if under the control of your enemy, does strike me as pretty scary. I still don't think it's as scary of an idea as Dark Star was back in Kirby 64. But at the same time, I do think that it's scarier in execution. It's Halkandrans with their phaser weapons and dangerous pills. Oh, cutter. It's a little less in fitting with the theme here than our Spark was, but I'll take it. Oh, another security force. It must have been teleported into the cyberspace zone too. Oh, what do you got going now, huh? Oh, sparks. Are you supposed to do that? Because it seems to me that it's probably not good to be sparking that way. Oh, it's not the way you should have spit that. And those missiles don't know where they're going. They don't know what they're doing. What are these things? Oh, are these like landmines? Oh no, they're separate robot operating buddies. All right. I think that little red one though is some sort of ground mine. It's also interesting that they don't interrupt the music even for this fight scene. This suggests to me that this is some very consciously creepy music. Well, of course it's consciously creepy. They designed it that way. The designers know what they're doing with this. What is this? Is it gonna be like... Oh... Why did that disappear? Oh god! That when they hit you, do they disappear and then... They reappear again a second later or something? What's up here? What cool things are up here? Another code cube? Oh, just a sticker. And the wheel ability? We're gonna need that. Things are starting to get wheel. Look at that background spinning around. I'd probably give a fellow like Kirby some kind of vertigo or something. Where are we going? Oh! Interesting. That was a well-concealed little secret. Oh! I see that even their... Well, I don't know how to explain the ninja, because I'm pretty sure that ninja is from Popstar. So, I don't know why he's here. And I guess the Max Haltmann company just hired him because they... Well, I mean, maybe he graduated from a prestigious ninja academy, and that one was not hidden at all. Although it was booby-trapped. Oh, another one of the Halkandran oil barons. No, I'll stick with ninja. I'll stick with ninja. I should have stuck. I want the ninja. No. I see that whoever's running these traps is not averse to murdering their fellow Halkandrans. I suppose they are fanatically devoted to the cause of Max Haltmann, after all. I was afraid for a second we were going to get stuck here. Should have known better. It would just not be very good game design to have a section where you get stuck and the only way to get out is to quit the level. At least in this day and age, that would not quite cut it. Oh God! Okay. Well. Is Max Haltmann's going to... Is this like a holodeck and he's trying to create immortal life for himself here? By creating a virtual world that will do whatever he wants it to and where his intelligence downloaded into a computer can live on forever? And he's, is the version of him we see in the pictures long dead? And he's just a consciousness in the computer now? He is the Access Ark? I don't think they're going to do anything quite that transhuman-y. Oh, Squishy. Back from the first... He was in the first game. He was. You've been with us a while there, Squishy. At least Max Haltmann never got his grubby hands on you. Granted, his hands are truthfully probably very clean, though. They're, very stained with evil. The blood of innocence. And here we have... Galactonite! Galactonite! The strongest warrior in the galaxy, who Meta Knight fought and I suppose became the new strongest warrior after defeating him, although he'd been sealed away a long time ago. Galactonite had I, that is. Oh, Master Hand! That was one of the guardians of the, one of the servants of Dark Mind in the Mirror World and Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, along with Crazy Hand. And yeah, they're in the Smash Brothers games, which are like, the Smash Brothers games are like a child whose godlike hands are playing with little figurines of all of the Nintendo characters. And here we have, that is Kirby guarding. I think Kirby Superstar and Superstar Ultra were the only Kirby games which had a guarding feature. My. We're nearing the top of Access Ark. Also, I just want to give my 2 cents right now. These world map designs in this game, in any game, where instead of showing an organic background, they have a sort of cartoony, still shot of the kind of thing you're going to find in the level, I think is really dumb and looks horrible, and they should never do that. Although, I understand, okay, that why they would do that. But I prefer, say, a little window showing you something's going to be in the level and a comparatively realistic-looking map. Also, there's something to the right there. I bet you that's the bonus stage. Also, I noticed that whatever it is, it has one of those oil blender things on it. How troubling. Oh, we're gonna fight another hollow defense robot, aren't we? Another newer version of Pix. That black pyramid back on Rockstar where Kirby met Pix was surely abandoned years ago. I think the circus ability is just about the hardest to use copy ability I've ever encountered in a Kirby game. This is getting to pretty crazy science fiction stuff. I think they would have figured by now not to send these invader, Robobot suits of armor after Kirby. I mean, they don't have a very good track record, you know? Indeed, on the contrary, they seem to be far weaker with a Halt worker in them than with old Kirby of the Stars, now don't they? Kirby, you see, would have already fallen when he had the chance there and smashed his opponent. Whatever, I suppose they are corporate workers. Although I guess that the Haltmann Works Corporation is something like Shinra, insofar as it has a army and world-conquering kind of company. Okay, this is our desperate last stand kind of level, isn't it? Is there anything down here? No. Just more Halt workers. And I see we have our choice of copy abilities here. Appreciate Bandana D. He's really going to the ends of the earth for us, even climbing into this bizarre, hellish cyberspace dimension. Bring your worst, Haltmann Works Company. We're not scared of you. Kirby. Oh, there it is. Hollow Defense. Oh, more Hollow Doomers. A hologram of monsters nested in another dimension. The original Doomers were red and blue. They love to eat energy spheres, which contain ancient technology. I suppose the Hollow Doomers, I forget what they were. Didn't it turn out that they were like some kind of, That was fast. Didn't it turn out they were some kind of creatures from Halkandra that ate Halkandran technology or something? I believe they were. These imitations of Kirby's past battles are very hollow imitations. They're barely anything in comparison with what Kirby really went up against. Oh, what's this attack called again? Yes. Alright, well. Rock Crush! Okay. I don't get to say it. That's no... Oh, well, that's fine. You don't need to say things. You don't need to say the names of your attacks. You don't need to be a poser like Haltmann, Kirby. You know why? Haltmann clearly has some self-esteem issues. There's no other reason that he would feel such a need to do all these things that he does. He wouldn't need all the statues, all the portraits everywhere to remind himself how beloved he is. But he has problems. Maybe we should sympathize with him for that. Once he starts using those problems to hurt others on this scale, well, might be too late for him, you know. What does it say? Okay, there's not a description for the Hollow Defense Unit. Ice Dragon once again. Oh, fine, Ice Dragon. Ooh! Oh no, get the, there we go. There we go. What's it called? It's hologram. Yes. Ice Dragon! Rock Crusher! Rock Crusher! You tried to crush Kirby, you get crushed yourself! Goodbye, friend. I sounded Russian-y there. That was not intentional. There's nothing Russian going on here. Or nothing uniquely Russian. I'd like to think that just about every culture can appreciate a hero struggling against the odds, even if it's in a context that doesn't make sense or is fantastical and exotic to them. Oh, we're gonna... This is gonna... Oh, I see. Thank you. Rock Crusher! We're going to... Oh, the Haltmann Works Company made a big mistake. They may have enslaved and drained the resources of millions of worlds. But Popstar isn't going to be one of them. Who knows how much labor, how many lives had to go into the formation of this company? Quite a few, I betcha. Well, by the way, what do we got? This hologram was created by analyzing data of the cloud monster who is believed to have inhabited the sky of this plane since ancient times. It excels at electrical attacks charged by the atmosphere. It's an interesting effort to give Krakow a bit of backstory, but it kind of means that he couldn't be some version of the same demon beast that was sent by the Nightmare Company early in the anime. Unless they stole it from Popstar originally, as we do see that they occasionally steal their merchandise from their living merchandise to be converted into living chattel from real places. As we see, for example, in the Motho Gaba episode. Rock Crusher! Rock Crusher! Krakow! You're no match for Kirby and his Robobot armor. Now that I think about it, this is reminiscent of the sequence in the end of Triple Deluxe when Kirby was fighting a bunch of past bosses, but with the Hypernova ability. Although Robobot armor is more than a bit more cooler than Hypernova. Kirby, you're going through a lot here, but you know what? Well, we all have to go through things. And this, Kirby, what you're going through here, you're going through for the sake of everyone on Popstar. It might be too late to save somebody like Wispy Woods or Meta Knight, who are basically dead and beyond mutilated at this point. There's no hope of return for them. What the heck? Oh, I needed to put it here. I needed to put it in the pit. I thought the chest would land on that little bar. Oh, and that platform there is how we would have gotten to this. You need to do this for everyone on Popstar. Even those people who you can only help by honoring their memory deserve to have their memory honored. I know! I'm not like an idiot game. I'm waiting for the rock one to get out of the way. Oh, there's a lot of star things floating around. Remember Adeline? We're doing this for her too, Kirby. Of course, we're doing it for all your old friends like, Rick and Koo and Kine and all of them. Who knows how they're faring in this mess. Even King Dedede doesn't deserve to, get it this bad. What they've done to him, what they did to him to get that, DNA from him to create these monstrous mockeries of his image. I can only guess. And even here, we're still having to fight those people of Popstar that would have betrayed Kirby. Like, for example, these armored Waddle Dees. That was close. For a second there, I thought the explosion was Kirby being taken out. This is so cool. If they only have 3 of these scrolling shooter segments, that's enough, because 3 is a good number. 3 little pigs, Holy Trinity. 3 is the smallest number that can be, smallest number of sides that a polygon can have. There are a lot of polygons here. It's some very sophisticated programming that went into making this cyberspace. And here are the digital, perhaps, versions of all of the cybertized denizens of Popstar who've been turned against Kirby. Although some of them have been against Kirby from the start anyway. Like Lord Kibble there, whatever he's called. I think he was called Lord Kibble. I know that back in Kirby's Dream Land 2, Lord Kibble was just what Sir Kibble was called for some reason. Mistranslated as Load Kibble there, though. Strangely enough. Oh! Oh, all of the, uniquely, Halkandran enemies, huh? They don't stand much of a chance against Kirby of the Stars, though. Not as he is now. What is that blowing up for us? I don't know. Maybe it blew up the way to the sticker, and, oh! Those bombs we set off blew up the way to the code cube, in addition to a sticker. We're doing this for Ku and for Kine, for you know, of course, even for old King DDD. Doing this for Adeline and even Bouncy, even though she's a bit of an enemy. For old Fumu and Boon, even their parents who are useless idiots. We're doing this for old Wispy Woods, who's been struck very hard by this whole catastrophe, and will never really be able to be his true original self ever again after all this is over. What the? What? Found a secret. What? What? Oh. Oh! Here we go. Another one of the, tilting sections. These gyroscopic control sections have been exceedingly rare in this one. Yeah, let's knock over the sleep ability. What do we have over here? Oh, they thought they were gonna hide it. But you need to try a lot harder to hide it, actually. Alright. We might be under the control of some kind of... Oh! Wait, what? That's the smash ability! Man, Kirby hasn't had this since Kirby and the Amazing Mirror! This is good, this is good. You know what, hold on, we're not gonna go down there and get the sleep ability. We got the freaking smash ability. It's appropriate enough that Kirby would get it from a virtual plane, though, isn't it? Shame about losing the Robobot armor, but, Samir! You're no match for Smash Kirby, even with your teleportation. Alright. These copy abilities are fine and all, but they're nothing compared to Smash. Is there any hidden thing down here? No? No. That background, though. It reminds me, there were a few cyberspacey levels in Kirby Air Ride. Maybe this retroactively means that they were in something like this back in Kirby Air Ride. Eat your cherries, Kirby. We're keeping the pudding. Oh, security force. Just Kirby's gonna keep hitting you just for a while there. Oh, that was a nice try there, security force. But you're up against Smash Kirby. Kirby's a copy ability I'm really shocked is in this game, and it's cool, so cool that it is. It was such a clever, well-hidden thing they put in here. All right. Robobot armor. I wonder what Smash Robobot armor would be like. We may never know. We may never know. Even in the digital world, things are held together by nuts and bolts, huh? Rather typical, isn't it? Let's see, we had... Yeah, we've had all of these abilities in our Robobot armor before, haven't we? Just trying to think if there's anyone... Is there gonna be something cool down here, like a hidden ability? Oh no, just some healing sodas. In real life, guys, soda doesn't really heal you, but Kirby's metabolism is very unique. Rock Crusher! Rock Crush! Earthbreaker! Alright, who's next? Whoa! I see it's a more advanced version of Gigavolt. The second edition of the Gigavolt was developed for the express purpose of eradicating all obstacles, Priced at 86 billion Haltmanns, it's twice the cost of a first-generation Gigavolt. Wait, the Haltmann Company is a company that makes its own money? How does that work? I mean, it's like, how would that work? How would they combine the whole Federal Reserve with the whole mint and everything else with the company that is supposed to be making money off of the mint? I don't know. In any case, we gotta beat the schmauzow out of this thing's arms. Go ahead. Give us your best shot, Gigavolt. Oh, that was a pretty good shot, not gonna lie, Gigavolt. Yeah, you hit pretty good there, Gigavolt. I won't deny it. But Gigavolt, we hit pretty good too. Kirby, in his Robobot armor, might be a little bit more powerful than you, but Robobot armor has something special that you could never hope to have, Gigavolt. It has a soul. Kirby trusts in the heart of the armor. And it's gonna get him far. Farther than it'll get some run-of-the-mill war machine like you, Gigavolt. Earth Crusher! Or it's Earth Breaker, isn't it? Kirby is a champion of the Megaton Punch. He punched clear through the planet. He caused an earthquake just by hitting the surface. And that was without a copy ability. And so if you think that you're any match for Kirby of the Stars, the one who beat Dark Matter, who beat Nightmare, who beat Queen Sectonia, the champion of Dreamland, and pretty much the savior of Popstar several times over, well, you've other things coming, friend. Sure, Kirby's had his dark moments, but, well, you're gonna have some real dark moments yourself, is all I can say. Because you're about to be rendered into nothing more than a pile of nuts and bolts, and in this digital world, no less. You're not even going to have the honor of dying in the real world, but only in this fantasy one that Haltmann has created as an escape for himself and for his workers. Although he's modified it clearly in order to be in order to torment Kirby of the Stars. I say, if they really want to upgrade it, it shouldn't let its hand sit there quite so long. Insofar as I could even be called a hand. Oh. This is going to be pushing it to the last minute. We're on the edge of our seats here, folks. It was Gigavolt who went kablooey before Kirby. Gigavolt Mark II? We're a pretty good model robot. And against anyone without Robobot armor, I don't know that you would have even been able to do much good. I don't know that without Robobot armor anyone would have been able to do much good against you. But you're down and out now, aren't you? We're coming for you, Haltmann. Alright, we're gonna go now! Can't fault a guy for trying. You know? I tried. I came, I saw, I conquered. I tried, I attempted, and I failed. But this is a good one, this Kirby medal. What about this? Flotso! Man, I forgot all about Flotso. This is an octopus enemy. Replaced Squishy in the extra mode back in the original Kirby's Dream Land. Also cameos in the anime. Sir Kibble! He needs no introduction. Secretary Susie. Well, I'm not surprised she's had stickers made of herself.
Ice Dragon Robo でゲス。今度こそ負けないでゲスよ。姉ちゃん、便利グッズを作ると見せかけて、ここはロボット組み立て工場だったのよ。俺たちそのために働かされていたのか。くっそー、ひどいわ。よーし、ぶっ壊してやる。うん。 まずいな。
So it is the road to the boss. I don't know, there's still some other stuff over there. I'm expecting that this is going to be a sort of fake-out final level, and that the real final level is that next cartoonish sort of set display to the right there. Unless that's the extra stage, but I don't know. Enough of this. Enough of this. We have some dramatic build-up to pay off. I'm not quite sure what that celestial body above us is. I suppose it must be one of Popstar's moons. Which one? I'm not sure. I suppose it might be the factory moon from Kirby's Superstar. I think it was called Mechanus or something. Given that the Haltmanns have apparently been on Popstar for a long time, it's quite plausible that they built that factory moon, or built the factories that have turned it into a factory moon, and the various goods that manufacture things there. Or they did whenever they were here long ago and left the Black Pyramid in Sand Canyon. In any event, maybe they contributed to Popstar's history, but we don't appreciate the damage they're doing today. And who knows, it might have been different ones. Probably were. Though who knows, I don't know how... Who knows how long-lived these Haltmanns are? Oh, we can't inhale it. For once, Kirby is something you can't inhale. In any case, Waddle Dee, you've stuck with us through thick and thin, even through this cyberspace. You're the Rebellion's only other active operative. Oh man, that Dutch angle. Doctor. We're going with the Doctor ability. This would be more dramatic though, wouldn't it? That was just the worst one I could have gotten, almost. I'm sticking with Doctor. You shouldn't have a close-up attack on these boss battles. You should have at least a somewhat more ranged attack, like sword or something. Oh man. This dizzying Dutch angle lets us know that something is very amiss here. I suppose that we might find Haltmann through this door. Apparently he's in cyberspace. Or whatever dimension this is. Well, Haltmann, Kirby wants to say hello. Oh, this is Haltmann's. This is the door that will bring us to Haltmann's office. It's very dramatic, and there are a lot of H's floating around here. H for Haltmann, huh? Bit of a megalomaniac, isn't he? They've had a lot of build-up to this guy. Also, I suppose maybe we're inside the mother computer that Susie was talking about? I guess it's projecting all of this, although she seemed to imply that it was advising or controlling them somehow. Maybe all their robots have been directed from the mother computer, and it's acting like Mother Brain, directly controlling the troops? Or probably not, actually. Never mind. Well, Haltmann, Doctor's paying you a visit. Meta Knight! Well, he's not... Well, he's practically an animated corpse anyway, but this is not good. Take your vitamins, Mecha Knight Plus. At this point, I've ceased to be horrified by what they've done to you, and I apologize. It's not out of any kind of disrespect. You please understand that, Meta Knight. But, well, at this point, you're probably better off, or at least as well off anyway, getting killed. Although, maybe you're just a robot made to look like Meta Knight, because I'm not sure that it would be a product that they could mass produce, as Susie so callously seemed to imply. But, he's gone from... What are they? Well, actually, what does the flavor text say? After being turned into scrap metal, Mecha Knight has received a major upgrade. Is there any way to restore him to his former glory? It really is Meta Knight. Well, knowing that they probably wouldn't kill off, like, one of the most popular characters of the series, I'm gonna say that there's gonna be some way to restore him. Although, realistically, he's dead. I suppose that if they brought Picard back from the Borg, we can bring Meta Knight back from these horrible modifications. I mean, he's a pretty tough guy. He can probably take whatever this, what they're gonna throw at him. We gotta not let it hit us. We didn't let it hit us that time. That's good. That's good. Not letting it hit us. That was a good move. Oh, that's really fast. If it would be very impressive if it hit us though. If you actually, oh my, this is rather disturbing looking. So I suppose that we might not actually. No, we're aboard the Access Ark. You can see Popstar's surface through that window. For a second, I thought that it had teleported us to some off-world location for where their headquarters must have been. I didn't think that would hit him, because he is, after all, in the foreground there. But I can try. Can't fault a guy for trying. What is he doing now? Oh! Missing us! And not in the sense that he's... Uh-oh. That sounded pretty bad, but it didn't actually do that much damage, and Kirby even kept his mouth full through the whole thing. Might have quite an appetite, but you gotta say this. He's also quite good at, He's also quite good at keeping his lips shut, not just swallowing things. Oh, Meta Knight. Oh god! Oh man, this is pretty intense here. It's really, all of this is pretty intense. It really is. What's going on here is horrific. I mean, they took this guy and they've turned him into a living weapon. Like, he probably, does his mind, like, is he, like, even aware of the amount of pain he is presumably in? I hope not. Not even Kirby knows how to save him, though.